Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole Perez, live in New Orleans. Barry has weakened since it made landfall this afternoon, but the rain is still coming down hard in some areas. Out here tonight, a lot calmer. Winds very calm, not a lot of rain, a slight drizzle. But our phones continue to ping with flash flood warning alerts as well as tornado alerts, so the threat of Barry still very strong. Barry making landfall as a Category 1 hurricane, but quickly downgrading to a tropical storm.
We are not in any way out of the woods.
Barry battering Morgan City, uprooting trees and crushing cars, knocking out power to the entire city. A levee overtopped in one parish, stranded horses getting rescued.
Saw how deep the water was on their, almost to their necks. The water's still rising, so we knew we had to get them out.
Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office tweeting this video of a levee overflowing, the water rising so high you can't even see the tires on the white truck. Water waist high in Mandeville, the street completely flooded, and gusty conditions in Martinville.
I also want to caution everybody, this is just the beginning. I ask everyone to stay vigilant.
Meanwhile, in New Orleans, officials say not a single levee has failed in the Mississippi, keeping it from overtopping. Business owners in the French Quarter even telling me Barry wasn't a concern to them after living through Katrina.
We stayed open for the employees and, of course, for the people that stayed in town. You know, it's a kind of historic thing. We've been here for so long, and we have to be here.
This storm is not hitting New Orleans like it is more than 100 miles away from here, but the only concern was rain, that we will have a lot of rain.
So a lot of people did sort of go back to normal, if I should say, on Bourbon Street. A lot of people did start packing the streets, and stores started opening and restaurants as well. Once the rain let up, that's when they all sort of scattered around. Right now, conditions are, as I mentioned, very calm, very quiet, not a lot of rain, not a lot of gusty wind conditions. Although we did hear from one of the local stations that authorities were going to start opening up the floodgates. And if that is the case, that is some very great news for New Orleans.